Well, where there's smoke, there's fire, and let's be real, the Thunderbolts know how to make some fire. We got another set of rumor reports surrounding the Sentry and how he possibly is fitting into this upcoming movie. So let's take a couple minutes to break the report down, where it comes from, how we feel about it, and the possibilities of this mega Marvel power being the primary antagonist. Well, I have to say, ever since we got reports that a Superman-level threat would be facing off with the Thunderbolts, many of us have believed this could indeed be the Sentry. There are a couple other Marvel characters that fit the role nicely, like Hyperion, but we have been getting a steady stream of rumors that seem to indicate he definitely is going to be part of this project. Now, like with all these, we haven't gotten anything from Marvel Studios, so we have to take it with a grain of salt. As we always say, not from Kevin Feige or Marvel Studios official, it's not real. But with this much smoke, there almost has to be fire, and given the track history of how rumors have run over the last couple of years, this one feels all but confirmed. Now, the most recent report comes from insider Can We Get Toast, who quite honestly has a mixed record. Now, what he's saying is Sentry will indeed serve as the main physical antagonist for the upcoming movie, but the real villain behind everything is definitely going to be Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Now, we already know Val is definitely putting the team together. We've already seen some of that start to happen. But based on what everybody is putting out there, it seems ultimately she will be the very main villain of the movie, just the one pulling the strings. After we saw how she worked in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, this does make a lot of sense, and Val really does have a level of villainy with her that almost seems comical, but Dreyfus is bringing to life in a great way. Now, apparently Val will play a hand in the Sentry's quote-unquote creation, which, if you're familiar with the comics, you know is an altered version of the super soldier serum that gives Robert Reynolds, a meth addict, the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. Given what went down in Wakanda Forever, she's probably developing this hero in an attempt to secure some of Wakanda's vibranium reserves that clearly the US government was pursuing during that project. Now, where the rest of the Thunderbolts fit in, we're going to have to wait and see, but quite honestly, Val might possibly be planning to scapegoat the whole team or as a way to maintain her own personal cover. Now, we have no idea who could play Sentry at this point. Many people really want to see Ryan Gosling in the role, who I think would be perfect, but also Alexander Ludwig, who's part of Vikings and Heels. His name's popped up a couple of times, and he would also fit the role pretty good. Now, obviously, this is a rumor still, and where the rest of the pieces fit in, we're going to have to wait and see. I definitely could see the Sentry as the primary villain, and this being the mechanism that drives Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, this time played by Harrison Ford, into that Red Hulk transformation we've been hearing a lot of rumors of, but we're going to have to wait and see. We know the film is coming out July 26, 2024, so it's about 18 months out. I think a lot of stuff is going to develop between now and then, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the Thunderbolts project.